Good afternoon. Today we will talk about a very important topic, which are the environmental problems based on different ideals regarding our health and communication careers.
Nowadays, environmental problems are becoming more dangerous and damaging to people, despite the fact that much said about the subject. It has not been possible to reduce the pollution that exists on the planet, so it's necessary to see what we are making mistakes and begin to change our habits.
The problems affect people in their respiratory system. For example, in the children, it has been shown inflammation of the early way. Symptoms shows as irritation of the nose, toe, and triceps, alteration of the pulmonary function. So it affects people in their mental development as learning problems, or it may be a combination of both. In general, the problems last lifetime and affect daily life. These organisms can be bacteria, parasitomes, fungi, and viruses, and depend on how long we let they act in our body. The effect us economically, for example, food shortages because crops are affected by climate change and various natural disasters. Weather effects that damage people's homes and jobs, both floods, earthquakes, etc. And loss of cross fields due to loss of the fertilizant resources needed for their maintenance and cares, lacks of the water when raining. Crops are the heartbeats of the country due to high water levels and landslides. Lack of the resources for farmers because farms in the effect and they don't have money to feed their family and maintain the household with basic resources.
We must take care of our planet. This is the place where we live, so if we don't take care of its own, we will not have a place where we can live. All of us must separate the garbage. This is in order to help recycle garbage and not contaminate our planet so much. With this small action, we can bring many benefits to our community. In society, environmental problems are often not taken with the seriousness they deserve. People need more and more to become aware of what we causing to our planet. In different public places where there is greater pollution, governments do not bother to put things to make people aware of what can happen if they pollute the planet. The governments do not give much trouble to the environmental problems that are being experimented. Many times they focus on other things and not on what really matters. More campaigns must be carried out to help the environment with need the same society. The environmental problems is increasing more and more. This is also the responsibility of the authorities because they must be vigilant more to prevent people from continuing to pollute and to be able to change everything. Many times the leaders that we ourselves choose don't have that awareness about the environment. This causes them not give the importance it deserves. so they not care and simply decide to not do anything about that problem. So we prefer to ignore the problem. And the people not don't have that culture of caring for for the planet. This causes that each time that interest is lost, causing pollution to be greater and greater. If people don't not start taking various action to help the planet, we will soon to be left without a place to live. And forests are the places that should be protected the most within our country. The reality is that the forests are not protected as they should be. This causes the forest to suffer a lot of damage, such as pollution, and that this what is killing all the forests of our country.
Or the plans focus on use the recycle and reduce methods to have clean works on the not affect climate change.
And in order to end all these environmental problems, it is necessary for all us to begin to change many of our habits. For example, we must occupy a lot of water, only the necessary. We must also about pollution or planet, and we can achieve this by not throwing garbage in streets or rivers and others. And the most important thing, we must first change ourselves before wanting to change other people.